Hi everybody, it's Chrissy Myers with Real Estate One, and today we're going to be talking about 7 inexpensive ways for you to add value to your kitchen just in time for the holidays. Stay tuned. The first way that you can add value to your kitchen is by refinishing your cabinets. Now that could be as simple as you painting them, which in all actuality is not really simple. I mean, you have to sand them, you got to take off the doors and the hardware, and then you have to paint, and then you have to put a clear coat on, and then you have to put it all back together. So it's not simple, but it's cheap. And then another way is you could pay to have it refinished, so they can come in and redo the doors and the fronts of your cabinets to make them look nice on the outside. Now with these two things, just keep in mind it's still the same cabinets on the inside, so if they're falling apart, it might be best just to go ahead and redo all of your cabinets. Now this is not cheap, which is why I gave you the first two options, but you can absolutely replace them as well. So another inexpensive thing that you could do is you could just replace the hardware on your cabinets. Now, wherever you go to get your hardware needs, whether it's Lowe's or at Home Depot, Ace, they're all priced about the same, which is between about $3 and $10 a piece. And so for a smaller kitchen, this is really cost effective. Now for your bigger kitchens with more cabinets, it can get a little pricier, but comparatively speaking to a kitchen remodel, it's pretty cheap. All right. Plus, I mean, a lot of us, we either have the basic grade that the contractors put in our new houses, or if you have an older house, you're going to have some that either are original to the house, which is what we had when we bought our house, or you're going to have something that people have replaced, but it's been a while, so it's still dated. Another thing that you could do is repaint. Now, I've said this in other videos, and I'll say it in more videos to come, I'm sure. Paint is key. It's so easy and it's so cheap. You may as well do it. Paint brings a brand new life to any space. So pick a color that is either neutral, or what's really awesome in kitchens is a nice jewel tone or a dark navy kind of color with white cabinets. That's a really, really impressive color palette. So, I mean, if you're painting your cabinets, paint your kitchen, you can really pull something together that's pretty spectacular in a pretty short period of time. So the next thing I want to talk about is backsplashes. So there's a lot of different backsplash options, and you can get some really elaborate ones for like $50 a square foot, or you can get some really inexpensive ones for just a couple of dollars a square foot that are just stick-on. Now, depending on your comfort level with home repairs, if you're not very comfortable with it, the stick-on option is perfectly fine. You know, it's a sticker, you just put it right on the wall and then you grout it like normal. Now, if you have a little bit more home repair experience, and honestly, it doesn't even require much, it's pretty basic, then you can do the standard tile backsplashes. Now, these are a little bit more expensive than the just regular stick-on ones, but the impact is still really dramatic and absolutely worth it. So when you're picking one, try to pick something that's modern but easy to clean. So sometimes they have ones that are made out of stone, or they're just, when you look at them you think, boy, that would not be easy to clean. Don't go with that option. Go with a glass tile or a ceramic tile. Those are really great. I'm sure you guys have watched HGTV, so you know what they're putting in these homes, but if you don't, you know, a basic white subway tile would be really easy, or a chevron pattern in white. Anything that complements both the color that you're painting your walls and the color that you're painting your cabinets. So next is cabinet lighting. So as far as cabinet lighting goes, there's 3 different kinds. So if you have glass doors in your cabinets, then you would want to definitely utilize in-cabinet lighting. And if not, then that's fine. You can use the under cabinet lighting, and then if you have space above your cabinets, which not everybody does, but if you do, you want to utilize above cabinet lights. So the more that you can put in your kitchen, the better, because all these different levels and layers of lighting really helps to create a nice ambiance and atmosphere. So if you have an island with seating around it, then this next tip is for you. If not, I guess just tune me out for a couple of seconds. So if you have an island or any kind of general seating area in your kitchen, then it would be a really great idea to go ahead and upgrade your seats. I mean, you're already doing all this other work around this space. To have some seats that are stained or kind of broken or run down just doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's, again, really inexpensive when you think about things in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you've watched my other videos, then you'll know I've said this before in them too, but it's upgrade your lighting. It's pretty amazing the impact that lighting can have. So if you just have one of those, oh, what are they called? I just went blank. The halogen lights. There we go. Halogen lights. If you just have those up, they work, but they're kind of an eyesore, let's be honest. So if you switch it out into a nice, depending on the size of your kitchen and the height of your ceilings, maybe you can get a nice chandelier in there. Maybe you could get some pendant lights. I don't know. But whatever would work with your space and is still really modern and beautiful and goes with the rest of your house, then go ahead and do that, because switching out your light isn't that hard. It can be really intimidating because anytime you work with electricity, it's intimidating. But if you find some good videos and make sure that the electricity is turned off, then you can do it yourself pretty easily. If you do not feel comfortable doing it yourself, hire an electrician. It should not cost that much for them just to install a light. It'll take them maybe a half hour of their time. All right, and the last thing is the easiest and cheapest thing of all. Clear off your fridge. Having all these papers and magnets, while yes, I understand, the kids' artwork is great, but maybe we find another place for it. If you have it on the fridge with all these magnets, it just looks cluttered and messy. If you clear it off, as well as your countertops, which I should have meant, I'm going to throw that one in there too. Get a little bonus one. Clear off your countertops. You don't need 20 appliances that you rarely use on it. You keep a couple of things. You try storing your appliances in your cabinets or your pantry, or if you don't use it very often, the basement. If your countertops are cluttered and your fridge is cluttered, your kitchen looks cluttered and messy, because in all actuality it is. So just clear off these things, and that alone is free and has a humongous impact. Just doing that will make your kitchen look so much better. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video today. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. And join us next week where we talk about the housing market in Saline over the last month. All right, have a great day. Bye, guys.